Guys, I'm the director. I'm 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, my name is Hemant. I'm presenting about reporting and documenting specific small building in the New Zealand construction industry. Small building. Small building typically refers to the structure with a simple architectural design and structural system compared to the larger building. They are often single or double story in height. Importance and relevance of small building design in New Zealand. Some of the importance of small building design are as follows: housing affordability, urban development, sustainability, community character, local business expansion, disaster resilience, customization and flexibility. Factors that affect the design process of small building. Functionality. It defines the building purpose and how space are utilized. Influence layout, room sizes, spatial organization, ensure the building meets the functional requirement of its occupants. Number 2 is sustainability, guides the use of eco-friendly materials and energy efficient system. It impacts the design to reduce energy consumption and environmental footprint. User need, drives design to accommodate specific preference and requirements of the occupants, includes consideration of accessibility, comfort and usability, affect interior layout, aesthetics and amenities. Material cost and time implication. Choice of materials impact aesthetics, performance, cost and design of building. Cost impact are considered in material selection, construction method and design complexity of building. Some of the design criteria and safety factor: understanding building purpose and occupancy, understanding the local building codes, identifying design load such as dead load, live load and wind load, calculation of design load, apply safety factor as provided to the code during the design of the structural member of the building, building type and intended use. The purpose and the function of the building mainly influence the design criteria. Requirement and specification are different for residential or commercial buildings. Number 2, geographic location and environmental condition. Location plays a vital role in design criteria, taking into consideration factors like climate, seismic activity, snowfall and soil condition. Careful consideration in design is required in the seismic active zone building, whereas specific consideration is required in different environmental conditions. Building code and regulation. Every country has its own building code and regulation which should be followed strictly to construct the building that address structural integrity, fire safety, accessibility, electric system, plumbing, energy efficiency and others. So it is necessary that the design meet the regulation and code to obtain permit and approval. And some of the factors are safety risks and mitigation, budget and cost constraints, sustainability and energy efficiency, client preference and project goals. Key structural element: foundation and substructure requirement. Assessing the essential component of the structure, the foundation and the substructure in small building is of paramount importance in guaranteeing the stability and safety of the building. Structural elements are the primary building component that make up the framework and support system of the structure or building. They are designed and constructed to resist various load and forces, ensuring the integrity, stability and the safety of the building. Common structural element includes column, beams, wall, roof trusses and any component that contribute to the building overall load and bearing capacity. Walls. They are vital for a small building as they distribute vertical load and provide lateral stability. Number 2 is beams. Beams transfer load from a walls or column to support openings and distribute load horizontally. The columns support the vertical load from beam and transfer them to the foundation. Roof trusses. In the case of roof trusses, support the roof load and transport it to the wall and the columns. A foundation for a small building is a structural component that serves as a base or support structure upon which the entire building rests. Foundation provide stability, prevent stalling, and ensure the structural integrity of the building. The specific type and design of the foundation depend on the factor like soil condition, the size and the weight of the building, and the local building codes. Some common type of foundation are strip foundation, pad foundation, wrap foundation, and pile foundation. Basement structure. Basement provide additional usable space and can be constructed using range for concrete walls and floor, which require careful consideration of waterproofing, drainage, and structural stability. Strip foundation is used for a small building with relatively light loads and consists of a strip of reinforced concrete that follows the perimeter of the building. Pad foundation, it is used to support the individual column or point which is isolated, putting that bear the load from a single point and transfer it to the soil. Wrap foundation, also known as a mat foundation, are large slabs of reinforced concrete that cover the entire area beneath the building, which provide stability, prevent differential settlement. Pile foundation. Pile are the long slender structural element driven deep into the ground to transfer the load to more stable layer of a soil or rock, and are the used when the soil conditions are weak or when the building is subjected to heavy load or challenging ground condition. Basement substructure. Basement provide additional usable space and can be constructed using reinforced concrete walls and floor, with careful consideration of waterproofing, drainage, and structural stability. Then, conclusion. In conclusion, housing affordability, urban development, and disaster resilience are some of the importance of a small building. Functionality, sustainability, user needs, materials, time, and cost implication are some factors that impact the design process of a small building. Budget and cost constraint, geographical condition, and other various factors influencing the design criteria of a small building. Understanding the structural elements, foundation, and substructure is vital for building stability and safety. Structural elements include walls, beam, column, roof trusses, serving as the framework of the building. Substructural elements like footing, piers, and retaining wall support and protect the foundation. It is necessary to maintain accuracy through cross-checking and validation in every stage of schedule of quantity.
Okay, still you have 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can wait.
हुन्छ छ पोज दिनु न रे यसको क्वेसन एन्सर पनि रेकर्ड गर्नुपर्छ
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I didn't see anything about your building. Which type of building are you going to design?
Residential building.
Okay, could you please explain more about your own building for us?
It's a two-story building, which will be finished in 1.5 years, and it will cost $1 million.
Okay, where is it located?
Glen Eden.
Amazing. Which type of safety factors and design laws are you going to consider?
Fire alarms,
Fire alarm, okay.
sprinkles, cameras,
And what about design factors? Which factor influenced in your design criteria selection?
geotechnical,
One of them is geotechnical, and then
cost, material,
which type of foundation are you going to use?
strip foundation.
Why?
Because this building is small and it didn't need too much load to be at the strip foundation is useful for small building.
And could you please tell me which factors impact the design process? Explain it more.
Building code and regulation.
Okay. You want to design a building. Okay. Of course, you need to pass the building codes, definitely. What about other factors?
Area, sustainability.
भाइ चालो
Huh?
That's it.
That's
डन छ
okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.